Thank you, Mike, for the kind introduction. Good morning, everyone. My name is Nitya. I'm an architect at Stantec. I'm so delighted to be here today with all of you. Having traveled to a few cities and countries over the past few years, I've made Sacramento my home. I truly believe Sacramento is one of the most diverse and ethnically integrated cities in the nation. As a diversity and inclusion champion, I believe everyone deserves to have the freedom to come to work and bring their whole selves without the fear of judgment or discrimination. While embracing and celebrating differences internally in our workplace, it's also crucial for us to be representative of the communities we design and serve. The Waterfront Project is a great example of what diversity and inclusion looks like in the community. Our multidisciplinary team, ranging from architects, landscape architects, and architectural history, came together with the city of Sacramento to create an identity that invites and creates a sense of belonging. As drivers of change, we intend to maximize on potential talents and create a positive work environment. Our employee resource groups, such as the Women at Stantec and Pride at Stantec, has helped address unconscious bias, gender pay gaps, and also has helped support grassroots organizations. One of the most resonating statements for me is diversity is being invited to a party, whereas inclusion is being asked to dance. On that note, our design is to create an inclusive team looking beyond today and dreaming about the Sacramento of tomorrow.
Good morning. My name is Shireen Cooper. I'm a senior interior designer at Stantec, and I'm really excited and a little bit nervous to be talking in front of all of you folks this morning, but here we go. One of Stantec's core values is doing what is right, and sustainability is an important aspect of doing what is right for our planet. Each day, we make choices that affect the communities that we live in. These choices are reflected in the design culture of collaboration and integration at Stantec. So whether we're selecting PVC-free products or low VOC products, or collecting rainwater to water our plants on our landscapes, our goal is to ensure that our projects have a cohesive design from the building, the landscape, and the interior spaces. So during a recent vacation with my family, we had a very, very intense discussion about what we do and how it makes a difference. While we did not all agree that how we affect the planet, we did agree that it is important, we are an important part of that change. And as a member of all of you all, on the tables today, there are succulents for you to take home, and being part of that change is important. So please take those succulents, and have that represent the change that is starting. Thank you.
All right. Good morning, friends. My name is Dalton Lavoie, and I'm way too excited to be a landscape architect here in Sacramento, and totally stoked on this new swag, which you will see me wearing around town. I feel truly blessed today to share the stage with my talented colleagues and you all, and to have the opportunity to address you on a subject that is close to all of our hearts. It's a concept that we all share in beautifully diverse ways with each other, and that we build each day through our work and our collective experiences. Community. We each create and hold a unique and important place in our communities. It's where we are, where we've been, and where we aspire to go together. It's important that we take time, like the moments we have this morning, to gather together and celebrate this notion of community with gratitude and optimism. On behalf of our firm, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for what you do for our community, and ask that you take the time this morning and each morning to thank others in our community for theirs. It is now my genuine honor to introduce someone who serves as a passionate advocate for our city and a true champion of our firm's values and promise to design with community in mind, Ilyas Reshmawi.
Good morning, all. Allow me to thank Downtown Sacramento Partnership for annually bringing us together to have this critical conversation about what we have done, what we have accomplished as a community. Leadership is about having the courage to stand for the least empowered, for folks who have the least within us. Leadership is about standing for what is right when it is the most difficult to do so. And leadership is about bringing communities together, having difficult conversations and finding solutions. Leadership is about this, about a public-private partnership that can come together and invigorate a city and a region. Leadership is about being custodian of the environment while having a vision for the immediate and the strategic. Leadership is having the support of the collective while having the responsibility of the individual. Leadership is Darrell Steinberg. Allow me to introduce to this stage our very own, Sacramento's own, Mayor Darrell Steinberg.